What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Sandy J. Town Pritikin, with my Extreme Rules 2018 discussion. I got the pre-show on right now. I really don't care about that one. But as you see, I'm not alone. I got my buddies here, James Jigga Man Win and Marlon Hebrew Hammer Friedman. Too sweet. Yeah.
Hebrew what?
Hebrew Hammer.
Hebrew Hammer?
Yeah.
Is that what you're calling me now?
Yeah, calling
officially?
You that. Yes, you're the Hebrew Hammer.
So what's his nickname?
Jigga. The Jigga Man.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah. James Jigga Man Win. You're Marlon Hebrew Hammer Friedman. I'm Sandy J. Town Pritikin.
Oh, my God.
Whatever.
Wow. Proceed, please.
So, as you can tell, tonight in Philadelphia, they're in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
No, they're in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Well, Rumble was in Philadelphia.
That's right.
So, it's Extreme Rules. It's going to kick off in about an hour. This is the first pay-per-view that now it's going to be 4 hours. All the pay-per-views are 4 hours. The big four, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, are going to be 5 hours. Damn. So, first things first, I mean, pre-show.
Ready?
What? Yeah, get your popcorn ready. Get your, pop open a couple cold ones, Steve Weiser's, whatever. Now, 2 pre-show matches are going to happen tonight. We got, first one, Sin Cara versus Andrade Cien Almas. Honestly, their match on SmackDown was really cool. I love how it's got the luchador, lucha libre style. Really cool match. And
it seems these two have
they do actually
history.
They do actually. When Sin Cara was known as Mystico in AAA and CMLL, and Andrade Cien Almas was on his mask character. I don't remember offhand. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of that. These two do have a history in Mexico. So, James, who's your pick? Almas or Sin Cara?
Honestly, that's one of my matches that's kind of like in the base of my mind. But if I had to make a choice right now, I'm gonna have to go with Cien Almas.
Cien Almas,
definitely.
Okay. I mean, he's
a second to me. I'm sure people will agree with me. He's a second coming of Eddie Guerrero if he steps his game up further.
Ooh, good comparison. Marlon, Almas or Sin Cara?
All right. I'm gonna pick Sin Cara only because I'm not too familiar with Almas. I mean, I've only seen a few of his matches, and one particular one you just mentioned, their match on SmackDown this past Tuesday night. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Sin Cara.
Okay. I'm very familiar with Andrade Cien Almas because I cannot remember his character, his persona that he had in Mexico, but I'm familiar with it. And then when he got called to NXT, a former NXT champion. He had amazing matches with Johnny Gargano and Drew McIntyre. I'm going to go with Almas. The reason why, because I do think, just like James said, WWE's got some aspirations with him, so he might be the second incarnation of Eddie Guerrero.
And who's that? And who's that chick? He's
Zelina Vega. She was on TNA.
She was Trinidad in TNA when she was part of the
number.
Yeah, with the Latin American exchange. All right, now the second pre-show match is a stipulation match. It is our boys, the New Day, versus making their pay-per-view debut, Sanity. Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and the big freaking
Killian Dane.
Killian Dane.
Yeah, yeah, we need to talk about that group.
Yeah, that group is unbelievable. So actually, yeah. Right before we give our predictions, right now it is the Sin Cara versus Andrade Cien Almas match.
Oh, starting right now.
Starting right now, actually. That's pretty cool. I love how Sin Cara went with that mask. I don't like when he has no horns. It's so stupid.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Never mind.
I spoke too soon. Never mind. He took the mask off. There's another one in there. Whatever. I think it's awesome that that they're doing this. All right. So New Day versus Sanity. James?
I like Sanity on this one.
Okay.
I like Sanity.
All right.
You guys know that I love the New Day.
Okay. So
and I really want to see them pull off a victory, but unfortunately, I gotta go with Sanity too.
All right. I'm gonna go with Sanity as well.
It's a pay-per-view debut too.
Yeah, it's a pay-per-view debut.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Sanity as well. So
because it wouldn't make sense for them, to have their debut and just lose.
You never know. But sorry guys, I have the match on the screen right now with the Almas and Sin Cara. Almas is coming out. Let's see what color he's wearing. I'm always curious about the colors. Okay, he's got the gold. Oh, yeah. He's wearing his old. He's got his old mask on.
Yep.
I can't remember the name of his character, but
he used to wear a mask.
Yeah, in Mexico he used to wear a mask. I can't remember what the freaking character's name was, but he's a second generation superstar also.
And yeah, he just took the mask and just tossed it.
Put the mask back on. All right. Whatever. All of us going with sanity. In my opinion, honestly, I love the fact that Eric Young is in the WWE. I remember he had that small little stint in NXT when he got answered Samoa Joe's challenge. Killian Dane, or otherwise known as Big Damo, was very big in the United Kingdom, Scotland, Ireland area. He's a former ICW heavyweight champion. Alexander Wolf, I'm not too familiar with him, but I think the Sanity is going to go with this. I think New Day right now is a very comedic stable right now. There is talks that possibly Big E might disband for them and go on a single push.
He should.
Serious?
Yeah.
Who's your source?
Who's my source?
Yeah, who's your source?
Pro Wrestling Unlimited. What's good, man? What's good? How you doing? So yeah,
plug-in website.
Yeah, plug in the guys that I follow on social media. Speaking of plug-in, I do want to. If you guys know, I haven't really been uploading a video in the past 2 months.
Slacking.
I haven't been slacking. I've actually, if you do recognize my face, I have been on GTS, Grimm's Toy Show Wrestling. So shout out to Grimm, Doo-Hop, and the guys on the GTS roster. What's up? Eat it, yeah. But damn, freaking sunlight. But yeah, so okay, so we're going with All Sanity with the tables match. That's gonna be amazing.
Yes, Slim Boss Man.
Yes,
I saw the video. Yes, I did.
We all
saw the video.
That is it.
And I'm gonna say something really quick, man. I gotta applaud to you, my friend, for taking that super kick to the face.
Yes.
You took it like a champ, man.
Yes, honestly, truthfully,
beautiful.
I am very grateful for actually.
How did that feel, by the way? Get super kicked, right?
A little sore.
Right there.
A little sore. But I am grateful that I actually do have the opportunity and the chance to work with the guys at GTS and be a part of that. And also,
who's that psycho clown that's taking all your friends' titles?
Nickel Wise. Fuck you.
No.
Just kidding.
Also, they didn't reveal his.
No, they didn't reveal his identity. But guys, honestly, truly, yeah. Also, subscribe to GTS. Honestly, guys, and also, I'm gonna do a little small plug for my buddies at the Rob Fury and Dave, Rob Fury and Grimm. June 21st in Boonton, New Jersey. SWF and GTS are gonna be live in Boonton, New Jersey. There's a bunch of amazing matches that are gonna happen. So guys, definitely go check that out. June 21st, Boonton, New Jersey, SWF and GTS live. So check that out, guys. All right, so now we're down to the actual pay-per-view. We're going to start things off. The SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan, are going to be facing Team Hell No, reuniting Daniel Bryan and Kane. This is going to be an amazing match.
Right, folks.
James, who do you think is going to win the SmackDown Tag titles tonight?
Hell no. Straight up. Hell no.
Well said, Jacob. Well said.
All right, so you're going to be – oh, look at this. Freaking what? I love that. Almost does that thing where he poses in the middle of the turnbuckle and Selena does the same thing right under him.
God, she looks so fine.
Oof, down, boy.
Oh, what? I'm good.
It's a family show. Stop.
Family show.
WWE's a family show.
All right.
Won't be for long.
Won't be. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So you're going with Team Hell No. Marlon, who are you going with the SmackDown Tag Title match? The Bludgeon Brothers or Team Hell No?
Team Hell No all the way, my dude.
Shit.
I mean, listen, Bludgeon Brothers, they've had a good, decent run as SmackDown Tag Team Champions, right?
Okay.
And plus, I mean, let's put it like this. By some miracle, if Team Hell No wins the tag team titles, that'll be awesome. And let's not forget that the Bludgeon Brothers, will invoke their rematch clause and have that rematch take place either on SmackDown or maybe the next pay-per-view, which is going to be SummerSlam, right?
Next pay-per-view, SummerSlam, yes.
So that could happen. That's one scenario. So, but on the flip, everyone's saying that the Bludgeon Brothers might retain and Kane might again turn his back on Daniel Bryan and do all that crazy shit they did to Daniel back in the day.
What
like
botch that move was.
I don't think so.
Like tombstone on the steel steps, choke slam to the announce table, etc., etc. So we'll see. But yeah, again, I'm gonna pick Team Hell No.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Bludgeon Brothers. Reason why? Because Sorry, notification.
Mm.
I'll turn that shit off.
Yeah, good idea.
Reason why? Because I have a gut feeling, because I heard that a possible big major SummerSlam match that's going to happen is going to be The Miz going one-on-one with Daniel Bryan.
Ooh,
So I have a gut feeling because The Miz is on some like charity event in the area. So I think, just to kind of take a stab at Daniel Bryan, I think The Miz is going to pop up out of nowhere and cost Team Hell No the SmackDown tag titles and not capturing it. So I'm going to go with Lucha Brothers.
That might make sense in a way.
Now,
that might.
Going with tag team title match, we got the Raw tag team titles. The leaders of the world. I'm talking about Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt defending against the B team of Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Oh,
James, who's your pick with that one?
I do not see. I don't. Honestly, the B team winning the tag titles. That's a joke. Straight up.
Yeah, I agree with you. Bro,
and also my personal thought, as far as like the Raw tag team division, I think SmackDown's tag team division is a lot better than
again.
Raw's,
I agree.
To be totally honest with you. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Matt Hardy and
Bray
Wyatt, hands down.
Marlon.
Same. The idea of the B team win those titles, I can't even put the words. I mean, the fact that they scored a few victories on Raw the last few weeks. I mean,
undefeated.
Yeah, it just does not make sense. I mean, to me, for them to win those titles and those shirts. I mean, are those shirts really at WWE Shop?
Oh, God.
Are they really selling those shirts?
Oh, yeah. God. Here we go. No, he's not going to do it.
Oh! The way he landed. Ugh.
All right. And then also we got so my prediction is I'm going to go with the B team. Why not? Honestly, truthfully.
Are you high?
No.
Are you on something?
No.
Why in God's name would you?
Reason why, if everybody has read the sources, Bray Wyatt was recently in a really bad car accident. So he's not 100%. He needs to recover. So
he was fine last Saturday.
Oh, at the Garden.
At the Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
Meanwhile was attended.
That we attended last Saturday. He looked pretty good to me.
They are known to basically work under all of that. Honestly, I think Bray Wyatt's gonna take some time to recuperate from the injury, and Matt Hardy's just gonna do his spiel.
Listen,
so the B team is gonna basically win the tag titles.
Listen,
honestly, we need a good heel team.
Listen, Matt Hardy can always.
There we go. Almas just Almas 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and Sin Cara is out. Almas has won.
Damn it.
Ooh. All right.
Okay, so but he can always get another partner, man. You know that, right?
Yeah, who?
Brother Nero.
Brother Nero is a SmackDown, which we'll talk about that. Now,
hey, they can do a trade.
Speaking of that, you know what? We're going to transition that. We'll do that. Okay. Here tonight at Extreme Rules, Knee to Face, Shinsuke Nakamura challenges Jeff Hardy for the United States Championship. They had a really good match. This is a dream match, which is great.
Agreed.
James, who do you think is going to win that one?
I'm going to it pains me to say, but I think it's going to be Nakamura. I think Nakamura's going to take it. He hasn't held a title yet.
That's right.
He hasn't held the title since the IWGP Intercontinental title, which he had to drop it because he went to WWE. Yeah. So I think personally it's going to be Nakamura.
All right. Marlon?
Well, I don't want to correct you, James. I mean, he has won
the NXT title.
Yes, he has won the NXT World title.
Nobody counts that unless you're in that.
Wait. No, you do count that.
Count that?
Well, Finn Balor won the NXT title, and they were talking about that.
Since he's been on the main roster.
Okay, so all right, that's better.
Since he's been on the main roster, Nakamura has not.
He has not won a title yet.
Marlon, who's your pick?
I too. I'm going to pick Shinsuke. I think it's time for him to win singles gold.
All right. So,
and also on top of that,
it can go either way.
I seriously don't think Jeff Hardy's 100%.
And I have to applaud Jeff Hardy if that is the case, and he's like fighting through that amount of pain.
Well, he hasn't done the Swanton Bomb in a while.
He did recently.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, I think against The Miz when he did that. It was 4th of July. It was 4th of July U.S. Open Title Challenge. Miz obviously accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the Swanton on him.
There you go. They're actually talking about it on the pre-show right now, Nakamura and Hardy. I'm going to go with Nakamura also. Honestly, I think Jeff Hardy's hurting a little bit, and also,
and this could help boost his heel status too if he does win.
Yeah,
the title.
and through also through sources and different forums and stuff like that, Jeff Hardy is dealing with some legal issues that he got pulled over and was under the influence a while back. And he's got court and stuff like that. And he's injured. So, yeah. So I think maybe Nakamura might become the United States Championship.
What?
Woken. They were talking about it on Woken.
Oh.
I'm just
okay, whatever.
Yeah, or the Hardy's 24. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a great documentary.
That was a good documentary.
You guys should check it out.
Very good. Very good.
All right. The Raw Women's Championship is going to be on the line as Nia Jax challenges Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. Now, sources say Miss Ronda Rousey will be in the audience, in the crowd, basically watching that match because before, I mean, let's face it, Alexa Bliss did kind of spoil and sour Ronda Rousey's opportunity of becoming the Raw Women's Champion, which she had Nia Jax by the skin of her teeth. So
Nia was about to tap.
Yeah, Nia was about to tap. So she will definitely be keeping an eye. So, James, who do you think, Nia Jax or Alexa Bliss?
I think it's going to be Alexa Bliss, and that's going to set up a matchup between Rousey and Alexa Bliss.
Exactly.
At SummerSlam for the women's title. So I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss.
All right,
yeah, I'm going to pick Bliss too.
You're going to pick Bliss too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As much as I want to see Nia, get a little bit of retribution.
Well, also, I forgot to mention this match is an Extreme Rules match.
Oh, anything goes.
Anything goes. Which basically, me stating that, I'm going to say the match will never officially start because I think Ronda Rousey is going to jump the barricade, beat the living piss out of both girls, and they will not happen. Thus, tomorrow night on Raw, it is going to happen. I heard a rumor that it's going to be the rowdy one, Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam for the Raw Women's Championship.
Can't wait for that.
Because I heard a little source that Nia Jax does have some heat backstage.
Oh, I heard about that. I heard about it on.
Nia Jax is such a sweetheart, and she actually looks better in person
he's right.
too.
Yeah,
she's a sweetheart, but honestly, truthfully, I don't think basically neither of them are going to have an opportunity.
Hold on, I was watching.
She have heat with backstage politics and shit.
I know. So yeah, I was watching a clip.
Crying out loud.
Listen, I was watching a clip on Wrestle Talk, which you can find on YouTube. And basically everything what you just said, the fact that there is actual legit heat backstage between those two. But we all know that these two are like super tight besties.
Well, sometimes best friends have, their differences and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we don't even know what the cause of the argument or disagreement or whatever.
Might be over, man. Lord knows.
Yeah, so James is going with Alexa Bliss. You're going with Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
I'm saying the match is never going to officially start because Ronda Rousey is going to jump the barricade, beat the living piss out of both of them, and neither of them will be able to continue, and thus no contest. Now, sticking with the women's title match, we got Asuka challenging Carmella because we all know Mella means money.
Oh.
And of course, no chinny boy, and my good buddy James Ellsworth.
Yeah, your boy.
Ellsworth, what's up, my man? How you doing? The undefeated intergender champion right now.
Oh God!
How would you support him?
Yeah, how?
Listen,
how?
He is going to be elevated up high on a shark cage just so he doesn't interfere.
We all know he's going to interfere. I'm going
to do my prediction right now. I think in some possible miracle, Carmella is going to retain the women's title.
Okay,
James.
I'll go with Asuka.
You're gonna go with Asuka?
Yo, it seemed like yesterday Ellsworth was doing the intergender thing at North Brunswick High School.
Oh God.
It was like a month ago?
We saw that.
You told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yo. How do you go from $30 to $300,000 in a month?
I don't know.
How you fucking do that?
Marlon,
I give Ellsworth credit for that, but still.
Marlon, who's your pick?
As much as I want to pick Asuka in the worst way, God forgive me. I'm picking Carmella.
You're picking Carmella?
Because I was going to mention the fact that if Enzo Amore can escape a shark cage.
He's skinny as fuck.
Exactly. but so is
Ellsworth
Ellsworth.
just has no chin.
I know, but I'm saying if he can get out easily, it wouldn't be no surprise if we see Ellsworth do the exact same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, hold on. Let's ask a fourth source. Hey, babe. Who's your pick, Carmella or Asuka?
Asuka's fucking ruthless. I'm pretty sure she's gonna beat the snot out of fucking Nella means money.
Well said. Well said.
And
excellent.
Bellamy's ratchetness to me.
Oh yeah!
And
James.
real quick,
Excellent.
real quick, because she is rocking her Little Miss Bliss.
Yeah, let's get the
t-shirt.
camera on her. Hold on.
Come here. Come
Oh
here.
my
Come here.
God, I look like
You
crap.
look fine.
Oh, y'all are all guys.
So
Come here, baby.
All you do
Come
is
here.
freaking compliment
Come here.
girls.
So she's rocking her Little Miss Bliss shirt. So, babe, who's your pick? Alexa Bliss or Nia Jax?
Is like
Mm.
underrated much?
There you go.
Mm.
That's her pick. She's going with Miss Bliss. So thank you,
Because
baby.
she's pint-sized and feisty, and I love it.
there you go.
Just like you. Oh,
Ooh.
Pizza.
Wow.
that doorbell means it's our food. But so yeah, so
So who we got next?
let's see. What other matches are there?
How about we talk about the OG of the BC? My boy's rocking the Retro Bull Club shirt.
Yeah, so we got Finn Balor going one-on-one with Constable Baron Corbin.
Constable. You need to drop
Piss
that.
break.
Did you just call it the piss break match?
I should.
I called it the piss break match.
I should slap you right now for saying
Please
that.
do. Give you permission.
Thank
No,
you.
no.
But we're live, and I don't
We're
want
live
to.
on YouTube.
And he's the host. I don't want to embarrass.
So reason why I
Well-
say piss break match, because honestly, truthfully,
You too.
Baron Corbin, ever since he shaved his head and is Stephanie McMahon's puppet boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that douchebag?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I called an asshole, by the way, at the Garden last Saturday.
He is an asshole.
Oh, here we go.
I did.
I honestly think it's just a piss break match. Baron Corbin's gonna honestly, truthfully, most likely Baron Corbin's gonna win.
Wrong.
I'm gonna go with that. Baron
Wrong.
Corbin.
I hope
You going with your boy Balor?
Damn right I
Oh,
am.
You going with Balor? All right.
Balor.
Hey, Balor or Corbin?
Plus, ever since Balor came on the main
Wait, what?
roster,
Wait.
he's been undefeated in singles competition.
Yes.
I think that streak is still going to keep continuing.
Hold on.
Thank you, brother James. Thank you.
I
Put it up
believe
right there.
it. I
Thank you.
believe
Babe, Corbin or Balor?
Corbin's gonna get his butt kicked.
I love you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I
So
appreciate you too, considering my boyfriend sitting right there.
I know.
excuse me?
Nah. I
So
didn't mean like that, but
yeah. So okay, so I'm basically the only one out. Another one that's gonna happen tonight is my boy Seth Rollins.
Oh yes.
Okay,
Yes, we gotta
Seth
talk about
Rollins
that.
challenging Dolph Ziggler in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Intercontinental Championship. James, who's your pick?
I really want to see Seth Rollins win it because I think that whole Grand Slam Rollins fits perfect with him. But I personally think I don't go through sources. I go through my head.
There you go.
I don't do sources. I just think with my head straight up. Sometimes it's out of ass. But anyways, I think Dolph Ziggler is going to win it, and I think it's going to set up. I honestly think it's going to be more of a. It could be a triple threat / fatal 4-way or any of that, anywhere in that avenue. Come SummerSlam with obviously the Universal title on the line, and Seth Rollins will be in that conversation if in the match. So I think it's going to be Dolph Ziggler winning this match.
All right. I mean, I am rocking my Burn It Down Seth
Slim
Rollins t-shirt.
margin, by the way, very slim margin.
Yeah.
It's gonna come down to like the hand slapping down before the time goes down to expire.
I am rocking my Seth Rollins Burn It Down t-shirt. As much as I would love to have Seth Rollins win the title, I'm going to agree with James. I think it's going to be Dolph Ziggler because I think Seth Rollins is going to get into the Universal title picture again. So I think Ziggler is going to win it. And then there are a lot of guys right now on that.
There's a lot
on the mid-card roster that gave Seth Rollins a run for his money. There was Elias. Hell, there was even Mojo Rawley that gave him a good run on Raw and stuff like that. So there's a lot of guys that are going to be good challenges for Ziggler. Hell, even maybe his buddy Drew McIntyre. You never know.
That might happen.
He is a former Intercontinental champion. So I'm going to go. Unfortunately, I am rocking Seth Rollins shirt, but I am going to go with Dolph Ziggler. Marlon?
Screw that. I'm picking Seth. He's going to win it.
All right.
It's going to be, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, it's an Iron Man match, so it's going to come very, very, very close. And real quick, last I checked, I thought an Iron Man match was supposed to be 60 minutes. Why is it 30 minutes?
Sometimes they do 30.
I wouldn't call this an Iron Man match if it's only 30 minutes. 30 minutes is nothing. I'm sorry. No offense.
Bailey and Sasha Banks compete in a 30-minute Iron Man match, or Iron Woman match on NXT.
Okay,
listen,
fine. Fair enough. Fair enough.
30 minutes is a lot, okay?
It's a lot. You guys remember the first Iron Man match between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels?
That took forever.
That made it even more memorable. Come on, you guys agree with me, right? I mean, honestly, you saw that match was back and forth. It was not like single
30 minutes is
pinfall.
Honestly, truthfully, I mean, because you got to go out there and you can get winded. Personal experience. I was in matches that were like 5 minutes, and I was winded as hell. So
5 minutes?
Yeah, like 5-10 minute matches, and they're winded.
Speaking of
the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler and his bodyguard, I swear to God, it's a reincarnation of Shawn Michaels and Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Yeah.
But, so then we got that. So basically, you're going with Seth Rollins. We're going with Dolph Ziggler. Now, next, steel cage match. The monster in the back, Braun Strowman against Kevin Owens.
What did you just call him?
Monster in the bank.
Sound like you said back.
No, monster in the bank.
Okay, all right.
This match, honestly, I think it was pretty cool to set up. I love how this is in a steel cage. It's a gimmick because, of course, Owens likes to run around. I'm going with Strowman.
I don't get the feud, though, however.
I don't know, but I'm going with Strowman because, honestly, he's hyped now. So it's, it is what it is. So, James?
This match should never happen because that's going to be the biggest waste of time ever.
See what I'm saying?
Strowman. It's not even close.
Because I don't get the feud. I don't get the angle.
If you could get thrown off the stage with porter pie with all that blue shit all over you, dude, there's a problem.
Well, listen, so I still remember how
Braun Strowman.
Well, we all know that we all know that Kevin Owens was blue in the face.
Yes.
Literally.
Oh
my God.
All right.
You're on a roll, so.
Marlon, Strowman, Owens.
I'm gonna pick Owens. Because we all know KO, he's known to find a way to win a match.
My girlfriend's reaction right now is priceless. My girlfriend's reaction is priceless right now. All right, babe.
Listen, honestly,
Owens
realistically speaking,
or Strowman.
All right. How are you picking Owens right now?
Listen, I want
seriously. Strowman can pin him with a pinky.
Let me explain.
Anyone that can get clear through a fucking ring by Strowman, or dropped off a 20-foot ladder.
I remember.
Like, come on.
Listen,
Kevin Owens is a little bitch.
You're right.
The only way he's gonna win is by disqualification.
Listen,
there's no disqualification.
Exactly. That's the only way you can beat him.
Mr. Owens, if you're watching this, I mean, we know it's just a character. You're not an asshole. You're not a bitch in person. You're actually really cool. I personally met you one time. You're awesome. She didn't mean it.
Listen, can I say something real quick? I want Strowman to win too. Believe me. But this is Kevin Owens we're talking about. If we know Kevin Owens, he is known to find a way to win the match.
And it is a steel cage.
Exactly.
And you have to win either by pinfall, submission, or climb out.
If you watch the match, you'll see how
it's
I'm
still going Strowman. Yeah. I'm still going Strowman.
And I want him to win too.
No way.
But
no way KO can win this match. It's not possible.
It's the WWE. You never know. All right.
Exactly.
So
we're
the three of us are going with Strowman. You're going with Kevin Owens. Now, the next match. I'm gonna say this. We're gonna talk about this match now. Then the last one's gonna be Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley.
Oh, here we go.
I heard that's gonna main event the entire Extreme Rules pay-per-view.
No,
that's gonna be the last one.
No.
Yes.
No.
No way.
No. Yes, that is going to be
No.
No.
Not
how people want to see that match.
No.
It's either gonna be there are rumors that it's either gonna be Strowman and Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley main eventing, or they might even have the Intercontinental Championship main event.
No.
Or
actually, come to think of it, I wouldn't mind that.
They're not going to have, of course, the match that we're going to talk about after this. But Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. Honestly, this is really cool. But
that I would consider the piss break match.
but I'm gonna go as much as I hate to say this, I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns because I feel Bobby Lashley just came back to the WWE. Yeah, he's a former ECW champion and former United States champion, a former Impact World champion, all the championships.
Don't forget he's MMA,
a Bellator fighter and stuff like that. But I don't think it's his time yet. So,
are you serious?
No one likes him.
No, because let's say he loses the Lashley, the Roman Reigns. I don't know, possible challenger to Ziggler. All right, hold that thought. Hold the phone.
Meanwhile,
Hump the brakes. Woo woo woo. Do hop. I got you, man. It's the 6-man tag table match. We got the New Day coming out with the pancakes. I swear to God, one day I want to go and get. Oh, the kids.
I'm in the mood for pancakes, to be honest with you.
I was the pancakes. By the way, my girlfriend makes amazing pancakes.
You do?
Yeah.
She makes amazing pancakes, like best. So
You luckies.
I know. As you can see, I kind of.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll
He's got the Italian girlfriend. Seriously, man. He eats.
Men out there,
Yeah,
get yourself an Italian girl. You will never
this-
starve.
this ass hat right here struck gold. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need no WWE championship. She is my championship right here.
Oh.
I have to say, when was the last time that you had a girl on your stream for a prediction video?
No, this is a first actually.
Good question.
Like-
This is a first.
First.
This is a first.
How about that?
Just
It's
saying.
freaking amazing that I met somebody that is a WWE fan and a wrestling fan that honestly not looking at me like I have 6 heads. All right, so I'm going with Roman Reigns. Bobby, not Bobby. Hello.
Bob.
He did mean
He did mean Bobby
Hold
Lashley.
on. He's got something to show you guys.
You see this?
Hang on. You
Not
got
really. Not
this.
really. Hold
Oh
on,
God,
the
it's
screen.
hard to see.
Hold on,
No,
hold
no,
on,
no, 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 no,
It's
no.
hard
It's
to see.
this.
It's hard to
You got
see. it.
There you
There
go.
it
There you
is.
go.
Yeah.
He met Bobby Lashley at
Bobby
the Madison Square Garden event. That happened. Okay, let's lift it up. Then
At
we'll
the
see my
WWE
crotch.
live event at Madison Square Garden. I hope Bobby Lashley takes it.
All right.
I seriously hope he does.
Marlon,
Just
you want to show your
because.
picture too?
Just
You know what?
because.
I want to, Rogue. Since you just did that, man,
You're
I want to. Hold on.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you're not the only one to take a
no,
selfie with a
no.
WWE superstar. What do you mean, no?
Fucking asshole.
What?
Still jealous.
Hang on. Where is it?
Still fucking jealous.
Listen, don't be mad, okay? Don't be mad. Hang on.
Okay,
Yeah.
he took a selfie with Finn Balor.
You see it?
You know,
Wait,
it's,
hang on. Pictures.
we're not talking about Finn Balor's match already. We already.
Yeah, I know, I know.
They
Right,
saw
you got-
it. They saw it.
You saw it?
They saw it. All right.
I don't know. About
So
that, but
okay.
whatever.
So who's your pick? Roman or Bobby Lashley?
I gotta pick Lashley.
Okay.
Listen, that brawl that happened this past Raw, that was like
was
intense.
awesome.
That was awesome.
I actually.
and people were talking about Finn throwing that cheap shot to Constable Corbin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was funny.
Everybody was
I
talking
liked
about
it.
that. He got quick, bam, right there.
Yeah.
Went through the ropes and
Um,
trying to separate the two.
I'll tell you right now,
priceless.
when Raw was happening, I was actually visiting my parents. My dad turned it on, and my dad was actually impressed with Roman Reigns' athleticism when he leaped and his body did not touch the rope at all.
Yeah, that was an incredible.
Let's
leap.
ask the woman of the evening: Roman Reigns or Bobby Lashley, babe?
Of course, it's gonna be Roman Reigns. Come on. I do not.
Really?
Oh, come on, she loves the guy that's all tattooed
And Samoan.
Ow, Jesus. All right, and of course, for the WWE Championship, AJ Styles defends the WWE title against, of course, it's Extreme Rules, but we all know it's Rusev Day against Rusev.
No.
Here's
no.
my pick.
It's
it's gonna
AJ
hap-
Styles Day.
It's gonna happen. I cannot wait. Rusev Day is gonna be a celebration. My pick is gonna be Rusev becoming the new WWE World Champion.
Wrong.
Nah.
Wrong.
James, who's your pick?
I hope this match don't even start. I cannot see.
You didn't
Rusev
just say
as-
that.
I can't see
You-
Rusev as the WWE champion.
Well, listen,
Why not?
hold on.
I
He is no
can't.
stranger to gold. Listen, let's not
I
forget.
can't.
Let's not forget he was once United States champion.
Yeah, and that's all he's gonna get.
Twice.
Maybe a tag
Twice.
title.
Twice.
No.
Rusev was United States champion.
I
twice.
don't
No.
see
Yeah, he
that.
wasn't- yeah.
Hold on. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Rusev right now is honestly so freaking hyped. Okay, he's so hyped. He's over with crowd and everything.
Oh yeah. They
Why
wanna
not?
start chanting Rusev
Put the
Day.
WWE Championship on a guy that's over
And that's
right
why
now. That
SmackDown's
is
main
a
roster
heel.
outside of AJ Styles needs to get better.
Is a heel.
AJ is like the favorite right now.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
You're not gonna strip him. He
Yes.
faced Shinsuke how many times? Took how many beatings?
Like this many times?
How many times?
All right.
He get beat the shit up by fucking Shinsuke and still not lose it when he should have lost to just Shinsuke
All right.
5 times already. They're not going
All
to
right.
strip him.
Well said.
Rusev, in my opinion, is going to be WWE champion.
No, he's not.
You would watch it.
You're
We'll
an
see,
idiot.
okay?
I'm
Because
not
it's
an
going to be
idiot.
Rusev Day,
You're an idiot.
and everybody in Bulgaria is going to be happy and partying and opa. That's what's going to happen.
They're partying in Croatia, even though they finished second today.
Okay, so
Yeah.
who? France won?
Yeah,
Yeah,
4-2.
France won.
France won the World
France,
Cup?
France
Yeah,
won.
4-2.
Their first
Their second
title.
wor- their
Their
second
first
Cup.
world title in 20 years. Congratulations to the French.
Okay. Now, James, you say you don't even want the match to start.
No.
It's
Okay,
gonna
so
start.
you're not
I want
even-
the match to start.
You're not even picking a person.
You're not gonna pick?
It's gonna be AJ, but still,
Vaughn.
I hope the match don't start.
You said AJ, right?
Obvious.
All right.
The phenomenal one is going
And then, of
to
course, my
retain.
wonderful girlfriend also says AJ, so I'm the odd one out with that. all
Damn
right?
right you are.
So that's Extreme Rules right there. Now, okay, so I'm going to talk about something that honestly I'm very stoked about, and that is, of course, the recent news that WWE announced, the breaking news that after a 3-year suspension, the immortal one, Hulk Hogan, a man that I idolized growing up,
I used to idolize.
say your prayers, eat your vitamins, 24-inch pythons, reinstated back in the WWE, which means now he's, of course, back in the Hall of Fame. Rumor, because he is backstage, we might see the Immortal One make a nice little appearance at Extreme Rules, which
Yeah,
that would be
his-
awesome. Do his little thing.
that,
What I would
yeah.
love to see what happen
What?
is either Kurt Angle or something, and basically somehow Hogan become general manager.
No, there were talks about that
So that'd be awesome.
in regards
But
to general
oh
manager
boy,
position.
hold on.
What?
Hold on. Damo's flying.
Easy.
Damo's flying. Woo!
Oh,
Oh god, that hurt. All right.
that
Sorry
happened.
guys. Killian Dane just did like a suicide dive, and this guy's like freaking 300 pounds. Like it's amazing. I love it.
And
So
he
yeah,
was
so
there-
Hulk
he was there
Hogan,
cruiserweight.
Has been reinstated back in the WWE. The whole thing, suspension's been lifted. He's back in the Hall of Fame. He's back home, which is great. So there you go. So guys, there's like 10 minutes left before the Extreme Rules pay-per-view starts.
Wow, you're right.
So guys, hit that like button, subscribe, enjoy Extreme Rules. Guys,
Hang on. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Before we sign out, are you sure we covered all the matches?
I believe we covered all the
Because
matches.
The last time we left out one match.
I believe we covered all the matches.
Okay.
I think we're good. Guys, enjoy Extreme Rules.
It might be a piss break one anyways. I'm just saying.
Guys, enjoy Extreme Rules. Catch you guys later.
And go Bobby Lashley.
Peace out, guys.
Go Finn Balor. Too sweet.
Too sweet, baby.
Too sweet.